What's up, T babies? How are you? It's just me tonight. I know, it's just me. My Boozy is at Vacation Bible School. Normally I'd be like, pray for Boozy, but she's actually probably somewhere praying for us tonight. So shout out to my Boozy for taking care of the church family tonight. Her and her son are at Vacation Bible School. So like I said, she's probably doing all the praying for us tonight. But what's up, guys? Where have you been? How have you been? It's been 7 days. 7 full days. It hasn't been 14. I'm sorry when I have to take those days off. Forgive me, okay? I love y'all. But what have y'all been doing? Y'all been getting into bed? Y'all having great sex? Are y'all breaking communication barriers? Are y'all learning new stuff? Because if you've never watched Tea Talks is a place where it's ladies get together. Every time I say it, I'll be like, do I say that right? But it's a place where us ladies get together and we get to talk about sex. For some odd reason, sex is when it comes to ladies talking about it becomes very awkward. It becomes awkward, intense, embarrassing. We start feeling like we're the only person that's going through things. Maybe it's a different smell we're not used to, a different discharge we're not used to seeing, or maybe sensitivity in the boobs or in different areas. I even learned one day because I did an exercise. I hadn't exercised in a while and I started exercising. Then all of a sudden, all these juices just fell out of my vagina. And I couldn't figure out what they came from. But then I looked it up. And for some odd reason, if your body's not used to exercising and you get back into exercising, it does this thing. And I really still can't describe it to you, but it like does something to your body all the way down to your vagina. Next thing you know it, you're releasing just juices. So like our body is so unique and all over the place. And for the most part, I think growing up we always get the pretty much that generic don't have sex before marriage, or if you are, make sure you use a condom, don't break the man's ego, but never how we should respond to sex in a way that we should enjoy it too. So welcome to Tea Talks. I'm Kitten. My Boozy's not here. I love her. My phone's turned down, Boozy. Be proud of me. And tonight I make up Tea Talks. Again, thank you, Tea Babies, for being here. And if you've never been here, you have now like pretty much joined the best live show on Facebook. We do take guests all the time, so if you want to be a guest on the show, just let me know. We haven't had guests in a while because, I've been just wanting to talk to you guys one-on-one and give y'all my undivided. And please comment in the comment box. This is a interactive show. Believe me, I look at my comments when y'all come down here. I talk to you guys because the same way that I'm teaching you guys, y'all have taught me so many different things. Shout out to Honey Pot and Magic Stick because I guess, I just turned 34. Condoms has always irritated me just a little bit, but it would be something that I could get over, because I won't say get over, but it would just be like not so bad to the point that I would stop sex, or to the point like I know some people, they really get, swollen afterwards, but these last few times having sex has really burnt me up. And it'd be like, am I dry? But I'm not drying. That's the craziest thing. It's like there's no dryness. It's just, but for you who's ever, who's like I guess allergic to the latex or whatever, it feels like your vagina's drying up. Like it's just this straight friction that's going on. But then when you grab yourself, you touch yourself, like, ooh, do I need somebody to spin on a little bit, or do I need to add some lubrication? And then you realize everything's just fine, but you still feel that burning, that irritation feel. So I know I made a post yesterday, like, guys, what are y'all using? Like, Plan B's is out the doggone picture. And I'm not saying that Plan B is just everything. I don't understand why they got rid of Plan B, saying that it promotes abortion, but in reality, if you read the box on the back of a Plan B, it'll tell you that if you're already pregnant, there's nothing that this Plan B can do. All Plan B is a very high dose of birth control. It's like that, those little pills you take every day for 31 days. Just imagine taking them all at the same time. That's all Plan B was. So I don't know why they got rid of it, but whatever, it's gone. Sad face for me. So your girl ain't been having sex. I'm scared as shit to get pregnant. But it's like I'm about to the point. I'm at the wire. I need to do something. But I know I don't want to use condoms. I mean, I know I need to use some type of condom. But everything is irritating. So I did a little research, you guys. I did find out about women condoms. Now, I didn't look to see if there was any women condoms that were latex free, so to speak. But have y'all ever seen a woman's condom? Like, my friend called me because there was this thing on Facebook. And I guess, ever since, they've taken away everything from us. Like, I never, I guess, was so gung-ho about women's rights until literally the shit was taken from me and I can't go to the store and just buy a Plan B. And if you know about Plan Bs, you can only take them twice a year. If not, you risk the chance of getting blood clots. So I think I made a use of Plan B once a year. Once a year, it's just one of those, like, it's just literally like a little thing I know I can go get if it was a crazy, wild night with one of my lovers. But now that doesn't happen. And, I keep it safe. We go get tested. I make sure you see my papers, I see your papers. Like, I'm big on showing papers. I had a guy tell me, he said, you know what? I've never had a woman tell me I need to see your papers for you to have sex. He was like, that changed everything for me. I was like, yeah, like, I don't know why any woman would let you raw dog her without saying, hey, let me make sure I'm safe, you're safe. And it's not even just making sure that you're clean, make sure I'm clean too. I don't want to hurt nobody on accident. I don't want to, I think I'm fine. I think I'm okay. But then I've given somebody something and now they're looking at me and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So before that even happens, we both go get tested. We both bring the paperwork. I had somebody so proud to throw the damn papers at me like, boom. I was like, okay, all right. So that is that type of communication, that type of sexual security that I'm always pushing towards my T-babies. Like, have sex. Do it however you want. Just be safe with it. Put a condom on. If you can't put a condom on because it's burning you up, then go get tested. Go get tested regularly, But back to these condoms. Have y'all ever seen a woman's condom? I've heard that a woman's condom could be actually a little bit better than using a man's condom because a woman's condom could literally choke a man's dick. Like, I've heard men really hate using condoms just for that simple fact. And as simple as it's just kind of like the opposite of what the man condom do. So you lay it over the vagina and you stick that little, the cylinder thing. You just push it off in there. You push it in there as far as it'll go, and that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. You do not use double condoms. You're not going to use a woman's condom and a male's condom because all it's going to do is create friction. And then either he's going to pull the condom out of you or you're going to pull the condom off of him, and it's just going to be a hot mess. So you either use a woman's condom or a male's condom, but that woman's condom, when you put it off in there, it lays over the labia, like everything. It's just like that whole vulva is covered in that woman's condom. So I've never used it. Been thinking about it. Now that there's no Plan B, I'm going to say that so many times because Plan B has been around so long that I've never thought that they would actually take away something that's so useful. Like, it's such a great thing. I don't know, whatever. So have anybody, let me ask you guys, has any of you guys, hey Brittany, have any of you guys ever used a woman's condom or anything like it? Like, what was your take on it, or how did it make you feel? Because when I was reading the reviews on the woman's condom, it was saying, like, if you feel the penis go, I guess, beside the condom and touch your walls, then you're supposed to, like, readjust yourself. And that's the only con for me, because it's like, I don't know what I would do, what the purpose is if I'm supposed to use a woman's condom, and I'm thinking everything is good because I like rigorous sex, Like, might want to, like, how do I use it if I'm on top? I guess maybe it would be better if I'm on top, if I'm laying down. I can't really control the rigorousness of the penis. So what if he pushes the condom inside me? Then what do we do? Do we stop? But again, I've never used it. So y'all could probably tell me that you've never experienced it, or maybe use a little bit of lubrication, just a little bit, like maybe non-silicone based or maybe water based. However, I don't waters was it water silicone. There's like three of them that you can use. I can't remember them all. I've learned them, but it's so many different lubrications that you can use for having sex. But y'all tell me if you've ever used it. If you've never used it and y'all are like me, new to all of this, and y'all are freaking the hell out because there's no more Plan Bs, and it's like, so what do I do? Because I got another friend, like, she used to tell me how, irritated she would get with the condom. And I'd be like, yeah, I get a little bit. But she would talk about the burning sensation. I didn't get the burning yet. Now I'm at the point where it's burning. Like it's a legit burning sensation, and you would think that you're drying up because you feel this friction, but no, you're not even dry. It's just literally just that irritation from the condom that's happening. I mean, it just fucking sucks. And then I also looked up non-latex condoms. So one condom came up was the lambskin. Now, for what I learned about lambskin, where's Boozy? I need her. But the lambskin condoms was the smell. So I don't know. Like I've never even thought about using an animal. I don't even know what kind. Like, do they use actual lamb skin? I guess they do to put it. Put the condom together, and then like. Why does it, how does it, because, okay, with a regular condom, latex condom, if you learned in school that a condom cannot prevent HIV and AIDS because the dick has to breathe in that thing. So there's little holes in a condom, so that way, that when they put it on there, that's why it stays hard, it doesn't completely die, because there's that, the dick can still breathe, so to speak, off in there. But the holes are so small that sperm don't just fall through it. But with lambskin, I don't even know what the holes are equivalent to as far as like for the penis being able to breathe, to make sure no sperm gets through there. But when they talk about the smell, like, have any of y'all used that? Like, T-Babies, let me know. Like, what are y'all using? Because I really want to know. Because y'all quiet. Y'all just using condoms. Everybody on here is fine with condoms. Like, nobody's experiencing any irritation. Or are y'all using something else? I know yesterday when I made the post, I did have somebody come on there. And they talked about spermicide, which I thought was really cool. Really, I did look up spermicides. The thing was spermicides. Well, let me finish with the lambskin. Lambskin is supposed to be more natural feeling. It's supposed to feel closer to the skin of a penis. Like, I really wish somebody on here has tried it out before, so y'all could give me some feedback, because I really don't know. Like, I'm just talking about what I found out, like, hoping I'd help anybody who's having the same problem as me. But they say it smells a little funny, but it's supposed to feel a little bit better. It gives a little bit more, like, instead of it being so tight on the penis, it does give it a little room off in there. But the smell is what got to some people. They just didn't like the way it smelled, and some people didn't like the way it feel. But I think I guess I'm gonna have to go buy some. Let me write that down. Buy lambskin. Where can I buy some? Lambskin.
I don't even know.
I've been at Walgreens. I've never seen a lambskin condom. And then, like, with the reviews, they were all over the place. Some people said they were the best thing they ever could use, and they've never used nothing else. See what I mean? So it's like one of those things, like, I try not to take the bad reviews and take them to heart, because what is not okay for you might be okay with me. Like, maybe the smell isn't that bad. Maybe it's just a smell that I'm not used to. But once you get into the sex, into the intercourse, and my juices is mixing with, his or whatever, then we don't even smell it no more. Maybe it's just when you take it out the package. Because when you take a rubber out the pack, when you smell a condom, that shit don't smell good either. Let's just be honest. It's just kind of like this rubber smell. But then once you get into the act of sex, you don't smell it no more. It goes away. You don't even think about what it smelled like when you brought out the condom. So I don't know. So I wouldn't mind trying out the lambskin just to see if the smell is something that's that bad to the point that I wouldn't use the condom. Like, would it go away? Like, this plastic smell goes away. And then spermicide. So spermicide is supposed to kill 97% of sperm. Now, pros and cons. The only con that I heard is that it tastes really bad. So if you like eating pussy, if you really like if you're one of those guys like stick it in, pull it out, eat a little bit, stick it back in, pull it out. I love y'all. Y'all are the best. But seriously, if y'all are those type that like to do that, then you might not enjoy it only because you might not like the way it tastes in your mouth, like the vagina tastes in your mouth. And then whatever this spermicide, whatever that chemical that's in there, yeah, it's like a little sheet. This is from like, there's like gels. There's so many different things, and then there's like little sheets. You're supposed to stick it in there as far as you can to the cervix. Now, some women are super duper 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 sensitive to the spermicides. And then some, it don't bother them at all. So it's like one of those things, you just try it out. But the people who commented on there yesterday, matter of fact, they've been on the show. What is their Tea Talks name? I don't know, I can't think of it. They were my BDSM episode, and I love y'all. Y'all the best. They were my other couple. That was my first couple that was on here. His lover is called Lil Baby. I just can't remember his name right now. I can't remember. But whatever. He came on there, and they use it. They don't use it before, because the instructions, from what I read, you're supposed to use it before you have sex. So that way it kills all the sperm. But when he said we use spermicide and it works, I was like, so are you nutting in her or are you like pulling out? He was like, I come in her. He comes in her, and then they use it immediately right after. So for the most part, they haven't had no baby, and I'm sure they've been doing this for a long time, and it's worked out for them. So I guess she's one lady where the chemical that's in the spermicide doesn't affect her at all. Like, nothing. And I love that. That's what I'm saying. Like, each one teach one. I've heard of spermicide, totally forgot about spermicide. I remember about the lambskin condoms, and I remember looking this stuff up when it was just a little irritating, like, shit, I don't like the way these condoms make me feel. So maybe there's something else out there that I can use. But then then I was okay, but now I'm totally not okay. Like, T-Babes, I'll talk to y'all like y'all are my babies. I love y'all so much, and I really appreciate y'all coming every Tuesday to come and listen to me talk and let me teach y'all things and y'all teach me. So I don't mind being open with you guys about these things, because help me get back into the bedroom, because I can't get back in there without a plan B, because I'm going to have a wild and crazy night. Ain't no plan Bs, and I know it sounds like I just be popping them. I really don't. I literally use it once a year. But it's always been my backup plan, just in case shit get too crazy. I can go take one. And because I know if you take, if y'all did not know, if you take more than 2 Plan Bs twice a year, you are susceptible to blood clots. So that's why I only had it back there for once, just in case. I really wish I knew they was finna completely take it off the shelf. I would have went and bought a couple of boxes. I spent $200 on a couple of boxes just because. So any dealers out there, look, I saw a TikTok the other day, and he was like, I got what you want. That one walked up there and bought that damn Plan B for that man. Y'all could have fell out on the fucking floor. Because it's that serious. But I've never tried anything else besides condoms and the pull-out method, and it has worked out for me for years, but now I need to try something else. Now, let's talk about latex-free condoms. I only found one brand. It's called Skin. I think by Trojan. And it's supposed to be latex-free. It's supposed to be the closest thing to, no condom. I went to the store to try to buy some today, and they were out. Ain't that something? So that lets me know that it has to be a good condom. It has to be something that people really enjoy, because they didn't even have any in the store for me to buy. So I was just like, okay, I'll just wait until they have some and see what happens. And I guess it sounds so crazy, but I guess I'm going to have some spermicide. And ladies, let's just start with, if you're going to try out the spermicide, do not try that shit out when you're about to have real intercourse with someone. Try it out before, so that way, like I told you, like some people are having, like, it's very irritating to the vagina. That's the whole purpose of trying to get away from the condoms, because they're irritating the shit out of me. But try it out before you have sex with someone, because the last thing you want, girls, is to be somewhere hot, bothered, ready to go in with your partner, and then you be like, oh, let me put this inside of me. Boop, you put it inside, and now everything is ended, canceled out, because it's like, ooh, I'm a little irritated right now, because I don't know about y'all, but the moment my vagina is irritated by anything, I'm out. It's almost like somebody sticking their fucking thumb or finger in my ass. Ooh, I hate it, without any type of like real lubrication or real warning. I need to have a chance to like relax myself, because you really gotta relax yourself when that happens, because the moment it happens and it's not enough lubrication, I can't even enjoy sex anymore, because it's just so sensitive down there. And for the guys who's watching, understand, like, I don't know who you used to having sex with, but most of us are so sensitive. We need clean fingernails. You need your hands to be clean. We need your penis to be clean. Like, if you're gonna wash your dick, cool, but can you rinse it off? Because I had somebody use Axe. That shit burnt me up. I can't take Axe soap on my vagina. Antibacterial soap, that doesn't do well on the vagina. Any perfumed soaps, like, okay, yeah, you smell good, but put it up here, guys. Like, I don't know, put it all up here, because once it gets down there and it's on the vagina and it gets in us, and then our clitoris is so fucking sensitive, and the moment it gets a little bit irritated, we're kind of enjoying the sex, but we're not fully engulfed in what's happening, and that's what you want. And girls, same thing. We want to be engulfed in the sex that we're having, to the point that we completely lose ourselves for a little bit. We just like go away. We need to feel like we're having one of those out of body experiences. Like we're looking at ourselves like, look at you, girl, your nasty ass. Keep on. Enjoy yourself. We don't want to be like, oh, this feels good, but it kind of hurt a little bit, or oh, this feels good, but it's kind of burning, or I really like what's going on, but my clitoris, every time his pelvic touched me, it's kind of irritated, all because he decided to wash with Axe or what's that Old Spice that was burning up everybody's armpits and stuff. Like, that should be strong, and our vaginas don't like it. We just want just clean body. That's it. Wash it up, fine. But then rinse. Do a lot of rinsing down there, so that way we can actually enjoy your penis, and we don't want to taste it either. Same way, I try to make sure, like, if I'm going to go wash, I'm going to do an extra rag and take all the soap away, so that way you can smell the actual vagina and taste the vagina. Nobody wants to taste Dawn. Nobody, not Dawn. That's the fucking dish detergent. Nobody wants to taste Dove. They don't want to taste your Versace body wash. They don't want to taste all that. They want to taste you. They want to enjoy you. And the same thing for the man. We want to enjoy you, your penis. So if you want to spray a little bit, boom, boom, you can spray it on the thighs. Yeah, the thighs are okay. But anything closer to the genitalia, leave that alone. Leave it alone, because it's an irritant to us. I'm sure the girls can agree with me. We don't want to have anything irritating us. So I don't know. I'm hoping, guys, that helped some of y'all out, who's having the same issues as me, or maybe if you haven't even, like I said, it just got bad. It wasn't bad at first. Like I said, it was just a little bit of irritant, but now it's to the point where I'm just dying, and I'm just like, okay, I'm over it. Thank you. Love it up, like it up. Tell your friends about Tea Talks, because I want you girls having orgasms. I don't want no more mediocre sex. And not even just orgasm. I want you to understand your bodies. I want you to understand how to communicate with your partner. I want you to understand that you're beautiful. You're fucking a rock star. You can have babies, girls. We can literally push out a human being. That's a beautiful thing. So at least have a good orgasm. At least enjoy sex. Sex is not something that I don't want to say it's not something you figure out because again, right now I'm trying to figure out what condoms I gotta use. But it's like because I'm conscious about it. Like I'm confident in my sex that it's like, ooh, I want to continue having great sex, but I can't have great sex with these latex condoms. So I'm hoping they help you guys out. Like let's try something out. Please help me out. Tell me what you guys are using. Hey Tashana, how are you? I wonder what the charge you would catch for slinging Plan Bs on the streets. Nothing. Please send me some. I got a couple of friends that'll buy them. Listen, it used to be $50. I will pay $100 right now if somebody got a Plan B. I kid you the fuck not. Please inbox me. Inbox Tea Talks. If you don't want to inbox Tea Talks, inbox me personally, Jasmine Armstrong. That's me on on Facebook. Inbox Jessica's Agency. Inbox Kiss by Shay. What else I got? Black Business of Columbia. All of them. Send me your Plan Bs. I really need it. Somebody told me that they have them at CVS. And like I said, it's not something I just be popping. It's not none that anybody needs to pop. Two of them, more than 2 a year, will cause blood clots. They literally should only be used for emergencies. But they took away my emergency plan. It's okay. I ain't going to think about it no more. Like it's cocaine charges for slinging Plan Bs and the shit. Stop it. What's up, Tashana? Hi, baby. How are you? I miss you. I love you. Thank you so much for joining the show. You should be on the show. Congratulations on your little one. That's what I'm saying. We are fucking rock stars. We have babies, so we really need to make sure that we are enjoying sex. Everything leading up to a baby should be magical. Magic. Like, do you know that some people, like doulas and stuff, they encourage a man to bring their woman to orgasm while they're pushing out a baby? I bet you didn't know. Now you know on TikToks. I thought that was the coolest thing when I learned that. Like, they say an orgasm can outweigh the pain of pushing out a baby. Because, and this is one of those things where you have one of those very unselfish lovers. They are there with you. They're the ones that don't feel like you're pregnant by yourself. The one that say we're pregnant together. It has to be one of those type of lovers. And you're going through all these cramps, these earth-shattering, bone-breaking cramps. And he's there to love on you, to cater you, to nurture you, to make you feel absolutely amazing. He's not afraid of childbirth. He's not afraid to watch this baby fall out of you. He's not afraid that you're going to be like, oh, whatever the case may be, crying and screaming and shit. But when you feel that connection, that oneness with your partner, that loving, that nurturing feeling, I have been told that an orgasm can happen, and it has actually helped a lot of women through childbirth. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know a few doulas. I actually have 2 of them. Actually, the one's in Columbia, and the other one I believe is in the Murfreesboro area, and they're absolutely amazing women. So y'all ladies are rock stars. I love y'all. I love y'all so much that I create a whole show around you. I dedicate this time to you guys. And like I said, I feel like I'm a pretty good sex educator. I call myself the sex doctor when I'm not here. But y'all teach me all type of shit. Like I was saying earlier, I forgot about them. Magic Pot and Magic Stick, when they came to the show and brought out all those glass dildos, and I was like, I never even thought about, I've seen them, but I never even thought about buying one. Oh, that was the best decision I could have ever made. The best decision. Cause I was saying, like, like all my dildos, they work. I'd be so excited to use them, and they would be fun and exciting. But then eventually they start burning and irritating. And I'd be like, well, damn, what happened? I was enjoying it, but not anymore. Cause I think it's just like with anything else. Once you start having like sex with something, I guess I'm having sex with myself, you love it. It's fun, and then it's like kind of mind over matter. But the second time, it's like, I did kind of feel a little irritated, but I was just so excited to try out this new toy or whatever. And then the third time, it's like, okay, this toy is really irritating me. I'm going to go and set it to the side. The Rose was such a wonderful toy, but then it started doing the same thing to me too. The first time I was just so excited that it was, oh, so wonderful. I love the fucking rose. But then by the third and fourth time I was using it, here comes the irritation factor. And it's just like, okay. So sometimes you might not get it. That's what I said. For the girls who are watching this, if you're a young lady, you might not experience those things right now. It might not happen until later on in life. But at least if you're watching the show now or later on in life when it happens, you're like, you know what? Run it back. Go back to the Tea Talks episode on, what's today? July the 19th of 2022. We got lambskin. We got spermicide. We got Trojan skin. That's non-latex. I didn't really get to see if there was any more brands that was non-latex. Durex. Durex has a non-latex version of condoms too. But obviously, there's a whole genre of different brands of condoms out there that are latex free. I don't know how good they are as far as like, I don't know, protection from break-in, that type of stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, I've always used condoms or none, honestly. So I got to figure out something with no Plan Bs around. Hell, whatever. So hopefully that helps. Drop some knowledge if you know anything else that can maybe help. Oh, the neem oil. I forgot about that. This girl had me fucking wrong. I forgot. She said don't use neem oil because it wars off bugs because they don't like the smell of it. So that kind of threw me for a loop too. Like, I've never used the neem oil, but I took some neem when I had COVID because they said it's supposed to help out. So I took some. And it did help me out. But, and then when I posted, you know, what I was taking, I had a girlfriend go, hey, neem oil is supposed to be good for, like, an all-natural birth control. So I did bring that up yesterday. And this lady told me, nope. It's like the spermicide got a bad taste. The neem oil got a bad smell. It's like everything's just all fucked up. So I was like, y'all women, that's why I make the joke. If you want to be married, say that. Because, damn. I'm trying to find every alternative to keep from getting pregnant because they didn't take away Plan Bs. It's really that simple. And don't take those Plan Bs, girls, more than twice a year. I'm going to keep repeating that because I need y'all to understand that they will cause blood clots. And one of my friends just lost a friend due to birth control. Well, that was birth control, but I don't know what type of she was using that caused a blood clot, and she's no longer here. So I'm just saying, please be safe when it comes to those different contraceptives because they're not good for you. They are not. That Plan B should literally be for like emergencies only. Like, I think last night was a little slippery. I don't know if we poured all the way out yet. That's okay. We're going to Plan B it out. Make sure it don't happen again until next year. It should never be, let's just keep 4 or 5 Plan Bs and we use it once a month. Okay? So I'm going to say that. I'm going to say it a couple of times. So that way y'all don't think that I'm just out here popping them. And I'm totally not promoting anybody just go buy a bunch of Plan Bs and think it's okay to just pop them things once a month. Please don't do that. Okay? Twice a year is the max. That's if you read the back of the box, it's going to tell you that. It's okay. So let's get into the subject of the night. I know I've been talking about these damn condoms, but, oh Lord, I'm hoping that it helps somebody out. Seriously. Because I want y'all having great sex. I want y'all having safe sex. You know, and I'm really not trying to have no babies right now. I probably got one more in me. But I don't want it right now. So stop and smell the roses. So the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about how to fuck a woman with your hand, which is so exciting to me because I've always said, like, penetration is like 20% of sex. The other 80 is the foreplay, the playing with the vagina, playing with the penis, the kissing, the rubbing, the touching, you know, taking care of all those erogenous zones, all of them. Like, it's so behind the knee, around the ankle, the wrist, the hand, of course the lips, behind the ear, around the neck, behind the neck, this little spot off in here. Like, there are the ears. There's so many different erogenous zone areas that by the time you get down there, that baby should be swollen up. Like the vagina, or is it the penis, grows 2 or more inches when they're excited. But both of them grow when they're excited. So like that's what I'm saying, like for this show, And I really appreciate all the men who have come on my show and been wonderful, exceptionally wonderful guests. Because y'all come on the show and y'all are ready to explore with us. We're not here to point the finger ever. We are here to figure out how do we can communicate together. So I teach the women to make sure that their partner is just as excited and just as aroused as they are, because the penis actually grows a little bit when you take your time with it. The same way as the vagina. Give that woman some head. Women, tell him. I don't mind saying it. I don't really get off on penetration, and it's not that I don't. It's just that if you don't like, if I can't get orgasm off of oral sex, my G spot isn't swollen yet. It's just kind of there. But when you orgasm through oral sex, your clitoris, which is like a little, what do we call it, dark winged duck, that little nugget actually spreads to the back. So it's like the nugget, which is here, it's a little nugget, but then there's these wings. The vagina, the clitoris is like a wishbone. There we go. With the clitoris being in the middle. So it's the clitoris, and as that clitoris swells up and gets excited and does its thing, and those glands start growing, they start filling up with blood, so does that G-spot. And when that G-spot gets bigger, it grows like a little nugget off in there. And like if you get in there, guys, it feels like, what do they say, fish gills at the top, or the top of the roof of the mouth. It feels like the roof of the mouth. That's how you know you're in the right spot. You want that to grow. You want that to get big. Because if that's not your purpose of having sex, stop having sex. Simple as that. Just stop having sex. Sex should be one of those things where, regardless if it's a one-night stand, a vacation, a relationship, polyamorous, polygamy, whatever it is, it should be something that both partners, both of you guys, should be enjoying it. Like, y'all should both love having sex with each other. If not, then I really don't know why are you doing it. Like, no more pity sex, ladies. Don't do that. No more pity sex, guys. I've heard, and what's crazy is that, yes, we talk about girls faking it. I've talked to guys who have faked it too, and that throws me for a fucking loop. He was like, I've had a couple of guys tell me that they fake sex. They was like, one, I think he said she sounded like a dog the whole time, and every time he like came in, it was just like a burp, 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 burp. That was so fucking funny. I think Black Panther said that. I had another guy, he was like, it's just, he said it was just, he said, this girl needs to watch your show. He was like, because, you know, I don't mind her laying there, but it just seemed like she was just laying there. There was no actual, like, no interaction. She, you know, there was no grab, there was no touching, there was no feeling. It was just like, this is kind of weird. It's kind of strange. Feels kind of rapey. That's how he said it. He's like, this feels kind of rapey. Like, you know, you're not giving any feedback, and you're just kind of just taking the dick, and that's not kind of, he said, that's not what I want. I thought it would be more of like an interaction, more of sexual experience. So guys fake it just as much as women do too. So make sure that your partner that you're having sex with, you know, we only care about 3 things: happy, healthy, and safe. So if you're not happy with this person, get up. If you don't feel safe with this person, get up. And happy and healthy. Like, if you want to take the condom off, take it off. Go get papers. Go get some paperwork. Blood. Let them draw the blood. Now, don't let me swab your mouth, swab your coochie, swab the tip of your dick. I understand with the guys that got to put that damn Q-tip up there. And I get it. I understand, all right? But they have to put a whole fucking metal clip in my damn vagina and crank that motherfucker up. Look, none of the testing feels good, okay? There's nothing that I knew a lady who would have to take anxiety medication to go get a pap smear and to go get tested, but her sexual health was so important to her, she would go and do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I go take a couple of shots of tequila, and then I go. I don't tell the doctor when I get there, because then I don't know what they're gonna say to me. They might tell me, man, we can't do it because you've been drinking. Whatever. I'm gonna take me a couple of shots of tequila because when they bring that jaws of life out of my ass, I swear to God, I just be like, I just want to get up. We're done. We can do with that thing, please. I don't care how much warm gel you put on the tip of this metal. That's gonna open me up, and then they be like, all right, I'm finna click it. Then it be this clicking sound. It's trauma, okay? I get it, girls, but please go get it checked out. Okay, go get it checked out. I cry when I see needles. I tell the doctor, but I prefer to go through all of that and to be in the know of my vaginal health than to be like, oh, it's okay, we'll figure it out later. Hell no, we ain't figuring this out later. We're gonna figure it out right now. So we'll get it. Just go get tested. Just go. What are you afraid of? I mean, I know there's some scary things. I get it. This world is crazy, but go get tested. Be in the know. So that way you and your partner can actually enjoy great sex with each other. There's nothing like being more confident in your sexual health and knowing what your paperwork looks like. We're going to tell you whatever makes you come in. Anal and PRN testing is very important. Thank Amanda. That's my other sex doctor. Hey, baby. I love you so much. So many women just take dick, no moves. Captain Crunch, I've heard that a billion times over. That's what I'm saying. Not just from women, but from men. They'll be like, had sex with this girl, she was like a dead fish. And I'll be like, explain. They be like, they just kind of sit there and want me to do like, there's no grabbing, there's no touching, there's no kissing. It's just more like, all right, I'm just going to sit here and see what happens. I'm just going to take it. And then when we get done, be like, okay, did you like it? Girl, did you like it? Did you enjoy yourself? What was your favorite part? Taking the panties off? Because shit, you didn't do nothing else. You didn't suck no dick. You didn't grab on me. You didn't even like put some claws in my back. You didn't grab my hands. You didn't like. There's so many things that could be done during sex. You didn't kiss my neck. You didn't kiss my lips. You didn't grab my hair. Men like to be just as, to be done a little ruggedly like we do too. But from what I've been told by so many men is that women just sit there and take dick. That's it. They don't get involved. You know how many women are afraid to get on top? Everybody damn near I talk to. They're like, how do you feel so confident up there? I'd be like, how do you not? Who are you having sex with? You like this person? I think that's the biggest. I think a lot of women are not even having sex with men that they actually want to have sex with. Maybe they're being coerced. I know I've heard a lot of this. A lot of women feel like they're supposed to do it. Or he bought me this, or he just took me out to dinner, or we're in this closed-in room and he just keep on. So I just said okay. So it's just like whatever. Happy, healthy, safe. Like before you have sex with anybody, I need you to ask yourself, are you happy? Like, are you smiling? Are you excited about this? Or are you rolling your eyes like, all right, whatever, let's just do this? That's not happiness. Are you safe? Do you feel like that you have to do this because this person might get upset if you tell them no, or they already got an attitude and you want to fix this attitude and make them happy again? The moment you pull your panties down, you see the smile come back across their face. That's not fucking safe. That's not safe at all. Condoms. You know how many women, I know people personally, where men have taken the condom off? That's not healthy. And they might have felt it happen. Some never even felt it happen. Happy, healthy, safe. Before you have sex, just think about those. Just please think about those 3 things before you get into the bed with anyone. Happy. Are you happy about it? Do you feel safe with this person? And health. Like, all that shit is important. Sex, I always say, it should be dirty, nasty, disgusting, fun, exhilarating, exciting. When you get done, you should be sitting there ready to smoke a cigarette if you ain't never smoked a cigarette. That's how you're supposed to feel when you get done. Not, right now I'm burning up. I gotta figure out a different condom situation. But once I figure out this condom situation, I swear to God, my sex life is gonna go back up. But right now, we're in the dumps, okay? T-babies, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm in the fucking dumps when it comes to sex because condoms are burning your girl up. They took Plan Bs away, so ain't no pull-out game for me right now. So I am open with you guys. Help your girl out. I be hungry after. Look, what Boozy at? Boozy fix sandwiches. Boozy fix sandwiches and make Kool-Aid, and then they say I love you after. I gotta fix the sandwich. Wait a minute, Captain Crunch, what type of sandwich? Are we talking ham and cheese? Are we talking chicken salad with a little tomato on the side? What kind of do you like? What kind of sandwich you like? Let me make sure I see everybody. I don't want to miss anyone. I think I got everyone. And I hate I can't see everybody. Facebook is like not my friend right now. That's okay. But smell the roses. Show your sweetheart how into her you are by stopping to smell or taste the fingers that you're using. If she's at all self-conscious about her scent, this will set her at ease. And if she's not, it's another way to communicate your desire to go down on her in the near future. Peanut butter and jelly and chips. Hold up. That's what you want to... Wait a minute. What's Amanda's name? You're not the same person. I forgot. You've been on the show.
Wet, or something like that.
Is it Wet?
Something like that.
Amanda. What's your name? Starfire? Who is Starfire?
I think that was Claire.
Oh, yeah. Claire was Starfire. Elevator sex, nails feel for pussy. What's that about?
It was wet, she said yes.
Wet. Okay, I'm write that down. Amanda Wet. Dash wet. Wet. I ain't gonna forget it. I ain't gonna ever forget it again. Come on, pussy wine. Pussy don't feel nothing. Come on. Okay, fuck it. It won't work for me. Wet, I'm gonna remember now. Okay, wet. You want peanut butter, jelly, and chips? What kind of chips? Tell me. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling the peanut butter jelly sandwich. But the chips. Wet in a building. Ooh, and she sent them splashes. Y'all, by the way, if y'all need new sex toys, run it back to her episode where she broke out all those beautiful sex toys. I had so much fun. I put the coochie cream on. Ooh, that was so nice. I love that stuff. I put the nipple stuff on. What else I try? I love show and tell. Did I get to try something? Oh, yeah. It was that vanilla stuff I put on my tongue. What was it? I don't remember. But I loved it all. So if y'all want some fun toys, hit my girl up. Are y'all still having the sales that sell over with? I don't know. But I love everything she brought to the show that day. That shit was delicious. I love my cards. Thank you. Thank you for my cards. I can't use them yet because I got to figure out an alternative that I've been talking about at the beginning of the show to like condoms, no condom, lambskin, something, whatever. I don't know. But back to smell the fucking roses. Girls, taste yourself. I taste myself every day. Want to know why? As simple as this. I like to sit on faces and I let her rub my pussy juices all over people's lips and lick them off. I would hate to rub some pussy juices on somebody's lips or set this pussy on somebody's face and it's not smelling like what I want it to smell like. Sometimes when we're getting close to our period, girls, it gets a little tangy down there. It's a little tangy. Gets a little, the odor, it doesn't smell, but it gets really fucking strong. Like really strong. And if you like seafood, a lot of fucking seafood, don't go on a seafood date, okay? Don't do that to yourself. You know, don't, unless you, I don't know how to neutralize seafood pussy. I don't know. Captain Crunch, what you think? And then I think about it, I don't think there's nothing that can neutralize seafood pussy. It's just going to smell like all the seafood you just ate. So, I don't know. Maybe put some lemons on it. maybe, no, please don't wipe your pussy with lemons. Boy, you gonna catch on fire. I just said that.
The edible, like, strawberry flavored lube and stuff.
Okay, maybe that.
Knock
the smell out because you're going to smell like fish, girls, okay? Like, it's not going to smell like, oh my, like, you don't ever want to smell like a dead fucking fish, okay? Or a dead cat. That's not what we want. But you might have a little, it might get a little strong down there after seafood night. So if you want to go on a date, don't pick out seafood. Go eat something else. I don't know, chicken. Do a salad. I don't care what it is. Just don't do seafood. And closer to your period, it's okay if it's a little stronger down there in scent because your body's getting ready to cleanse itself. The pores are going to be open a little bit more and excruciating different toxins and stuff. But taste it. Just taste it. Then when you're cleansing, I really pay attention during my cleansing periods. I would hate again to get ready to go in and all of a sudden there's that snail trail. I don't want to put a snail trail on somebody's nose. That thing is strong. That's a different type of. I don't like the way that smell. I ain't gonna lie. I smell like ooh. Mm-mm. I know I'm cleansing, but I don't want to put this on nobody. So taste it, smell it. Make sure you good down there. You can know. I tasted it one day and it tastes like water. I said, okay, baby. Water intake good, fruits and vegetables we good. I was proud of my pussy and couldn't wait to sit on her face. So I'm just saying, girls, taste it, smell the roses. Know what you smell and taste like. I don't know why our pussies are so intimidating by ourselves. Like I got a girlfriend and I love her. That's my baby, but she will not look at her own pussy. She won't look at it. She said, I just don't want to look at it. I don't want to. I just like, I'm like, you don't want to look at it. I'm like, but you have sex, you had a whole kid. She's like, yeah, but I still don't want to look at it. I just feel like looking at it makes me feel naughty. So, like, and she a grown-ass woman. Grown as shit. So that's what I'm saying. So if you feel like you're by yourself about feeling however you feel about your vagina, you're not. Smell it. Taste it. See what's going on down there. So that way you like, oh, I'm ovulating. Normally when I'm ovulating, I got a lot of discharge. So you know what? I'm gonna wait this week out. Okay, it's the week and a half after I didn't cleanse, my vagina's up. Okay, yes. It's a good day. It's a good time. I know I'm gonna have some great sex, but just to smell it, taste it, like I said, and if I guess even for the guys, make her feel a little bit better, taste it, lick it, so that way she feels kind of funny, because obviously, and I say a lot of women feel disgusted by their own bodies. I don't know how to break that down to you in a better way. A lot of women feel disgusted by their own bodies. We have periods, we have discharge. Our bodies just do weird shit. We might have a yeast infection. You have women who deal with BV. You have women who deal with bacterial vaginosis. You have women who deal with I forgot about the women who just have a really strong fishy smell. I forgot what that's called. I don't think that's BV, is it? No, that's not BV. But there's so much going on down there, especially after we have a baby. They bust us wide fucking open. We have to go through the whole repairing and getting things back. It's just a lot. And so some women literally feel disgusted by their own bodies. And I hate that because I just want y'all not to feel disgusted by it, but just understand it. Like, it's okay to cleanse. If you have a yeast infection, figure out, sometimes too much sugar or too much salt or, maybe too many partners, like it's just so many different things that can cause that. And, just try to figure out what it is and get it under control. But don't ever feel disgusted about your vagina. Just get it under control. If you don't like the way it's been smelling, figure out what you've been eating. If you think, if it's tart all the time, girls, all that means is that your whole fucking diet is based off of fried foods. Fried foods will make your nut thick and salty and disgusting. Just to be totally real with you. It's good to cleanse. Strawberries, pineapples. I just learned that pumpkin seeds supposed to be really good. And apples. An apple a day keeps the vagina wet. So I gotta go buy some. Couldn't think about it. Because I'm not a fan of apples, but I can't eat them in like smoothies. And I do drink apple juice. There we go. I got apples in me then. But apples help out. Like if you not saying if you have I'm sure it's not going to just be the miracle worker for people who might deal with vaginal dryness. But if you want it to be just a little bit more juicier than normal, add your apple to it. Pumpkin seed is good for bacteria for the vagina. I'm trying to think what else. It was like craisins. Craisins, of course, is good for the urinary tract. Just eat a little, I'm going to call it a pussy smoothie. Once I find that recipe I saw on TikTok, I'm going to try to share it here. But drink your pussy smoothie once or twice a week. Man, you can drink it every day, honestly, if you want to, if you really like her. Like, that's your best friend down there. Let's just be totally honest. We get tired. There's so many toys out here in the world for our pussies, okay? Because that's our best friend, that we'll go buy a slew of toys before we even go on a date with a man. Let's just keep it 1,000, girls. So that's our best friends. Quit acting like we don't love her as much as we do. And if we love her as much as we do, keep her healthy. Keep her fresh. Keep her juicy. Keep her happy, healthy, and safe at all fucking times. Because you never want to have to go back and then, like I said, smell the roses. And it don't smell like you want it to. And if it don't, it's okay. Go take a bath. Go see what it is. And make sure that it's maybe the sweat from the day and it's not coming from within inside. Because just because you wipe on the outside, and if it's coming from the inside, if he sticks his penis off in there, he's going to pull out all that funk. That's the last thing you want to be doing, girls. Is sitting on top of a dick and all of a sudden you smell yourself and that smell smack you in your damn nose. Whew! You don't want that. Especially if you're in the process of cleaning, because it's just going to stink. Like, seriously, it's just going to smell. Then all of a sudden you're going to start feeling self-conscious. Be thinking, well, I hope he smell like I smell it. Of course he smell it. Y'all in the room together. Pussy has its own smell. Pussy is doesn't smell like flowers or roses, okay? Please stop dousing perfume on your pussy, thinking that he wants to taste all that alcohol and perfume. He does not. Just a hot rag, girls, no soap. Wipe off maybe the little extra and let him taste and smell it. It's okay. But if it smells like literally a dead cat, go see what's going on with it. But smell it. Be confident in it. Get in there. She'll let you know when she wants fingers inside. Go in one joint deep and circle. So when they say a joint, that's your joint, okay? One joint. Just one little boom, boom, okay? I know movies, porn, all this other shit will just make you feel like you're supposed to get in here and keep working and doing all this shit. No, don't do that to her. Take your time. Put like one little finger in there and just do a little circle. You'll feel it. When I say like the vagina has a little mind of its own, because the more it'll start sucking you in. Okay, believe me. If it wants more, she'll start pulling your hand in. You'll feel her muscles contract because she wants a little bit more. Get in one joint deep and circle, then try 2 joints, maybe all the way in. Keep an eye on her responses and take it from there. It's up to you to decide how to play with it. Slowly building up the intensity of fucking her madly. As she opens up, add more fingers. You'll be happy if you have lube on your hand. Most of the sensations of fucking is from the sliding in and out and then impact. If she isn't letting you know to keep it right where it's at, or to back off or go for it, why do lesbians love girls in muscle shirts? Because when we get a nice look at those built shoulders and defined biceps, we know we can count on a good, solid buck. Ooh, never thought about that. It is about the impact. I come off fingers every time. And how they broke that, like, because you got to take your time with it. I don't know, with the dick, some people get excited with the dick and they just want to slam it off in there and just go for it. It's like, ooh, take your time. With fingers, you take your time because it's more of that exploration of the vagina. You get to feel the hood of the clitoris. You get to feel the vulva. You get to feel inside the opening. You get to touch the G-spot because you realize that the vagina has so many beautiful little pieces that create like this whole thing that you have to take your time with it. And if you've never experienced that, I'm sorry. Like, seriously. Because every woman should experience a man who takes their time with her vagina, to explore it, to taste it, to play with it, to rub their fingers across it, do all these little cute things to it just to get you to the point where it's like, please fuck me. Take your fingers out, fuck me. That's where honestly, that's the end goal. You want her to say, please fuck me. Don't, if you have to say, did you come yet? Or was that enough? Or I think I'm doing a good job. She's going to let you, even if she can't say it with her mouth, because sometimes if you're doing it such a good job, we'll just go into a trance, okay? Our eyes go behind our heads. We've completely left the fucking room because everything that you're doing is so tantalizingly delicious to our bodies that now we trust you. We have allowed you to take over. We're not feeling like we have to keep our eyes open to make sure that your fingernails are clipped. You ain't finna cut me up. I'm not trying to make sure my legs is prepared to close because now all of a sudden you're trying to like jackhammer me real quick with your hands and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. But the moment we feel like you are taking your time with our vaginas and you're not rushing it and your pleasure and my pleasure is equally yoked, we will completely let go. We will like it's I'm gonna call it freedom. It's the most freeing mechanism, and normally fingering will bring that out of a woman because there's something about the exploration of a vagina with your fingers and tongue before there's ever a penis, because there's so, like I said, so many pieces that you can take care of. And when a woman feels like you're not rushing, that you're there for her pleasure, believe me, she's going to swallow your dick. She's going to swallow it. She's going to try to make it a part of her. Okay, believe me, I talk to the ladies, not in the locker room, but at work, on break or whatever the case may be, models in the, when we're getting dressed for whatever, like sex always comes up with me no matter what. And we love the moment we trust the man who takes care of our vagina and does not treat it like something to fuck, pretty much. Like, yes, fuck it, but take care of it first. Take care of it. Make it swell up. Swell that G-spot up. Swell that clitoris up. Swell all that up. Make sure the dark-winged duck is filled with blood. We want that thing pumping. Take care of him. We want him to be pumping too. We want everybody to the point of they're ready for explosion. Not, yeah, the dick was alright. Yeah, the coochie was good. But obviously, men don't like women who are just sitting there laying down and not even engaged in the sex with them. All men don't like that. And like I said, I understand from the South, ladies, we're taught all these crazy fucking things about being so, amen, thank you, baby. We're taught so many things about being a lady. Be a lady. But in those streets, baby, it's okay to get slutted out every now and again. Let them nut all over your face. Let them nut on your boobs. Let them nut on your back. Let them nut in your hair. This is sex we're talking about. We're not trying to paint a fucking pretty picture. This isn't a sculpture, okay? Unless we're like, what was it, like maybe glow paint, maybe fun, just throw the paint around and see what happens type of paint. This is one of those fun projects. This is abstract art. There we go. Where's Miss Lancaster when I need her? I know she'd be like, Jasmine, I did not teach you that fucking word. For you to use it, speaking of sex, but whatever, Miss Lancaster, today is the day. Abstract fucking art. Let them nut all over the place. And I've learned, what is it, if you're a TikToker, where people are putting pussy behind their ears and putting in where they would put normally perfume because they're using it as a pheromone. I have not tried that yet, but I will. I can't wait to fucking try it. I just want to go out one night and put my pussy all over myself. And just to see what the reaction would be from people that I hug. Just to see. I just want to see after I hug them and they come back and be like, did I smell what I thought I smelled? And maybe give me, I want somebody to give me the double hug. Be like, wait a minute, let me just see if I smelled what I thought I smelled. Because I ain't gonna lie, I think that's a pretty good idea. And whoever first came over there, you're a fucking genius. Like, But then I saw somebody comment, was like, I've been doing that. So I'm like, what? This is a thing? Like, you've been rubbing pussy all over you just to see, what the reaction will be? I don't know. But I'm totally open to trying it out. I don't know how y'all feel about it. Amanda, you want to rub pussy all over your... Oh, no, wet. What you think about it? Is any of my other T babies here? Oh, Joe is here. You ain't been on the show yet, so you're still Joe. Volcano eruption. What's up, Joe? What's up, my best friend? I love you. Thank you so much for coming to the show tonight. Thank you. Where we at, producer? Okay. So, I done talked your head off. Y'all help me out. If y'all know any condoms, any, spermicides that y'all use, it was not an irritant, a lambskin condom, I guess, that didn't smell too funny, send your girl a message. If you want to be on the show, this is easy. It's 1, 2, 3. Shout out to Studio 65, best producer in the Middle Tennessee area. Love them. They're absolutely amazing. Not only do they produce shows, they film shows, wonderful photography. Just all around a one-stop shop. I have 3 to 4 cameras on me. If you've been watching the show forever, y'all know I've done it on my phone. I've done it in a club setting. I've done it in so many different settings, and I finally found a home thanks to Studio 65. So thank you so much for having me here. So if you guys want to be here, it's 1, 2, 3. Just let me know. Send me an inbox. We'll pick a date out. You can either come here and sit with me and we can chat, or we can chat on Zoom and I can look at you on a computer and I'll still make you feel like you're right here in front of me. We can drink wine, tequila, it doesn't matter to me. And we can talk sex, real sex. And we can educate each other and educate the rest of the T-babies. So that way we're all having great sex and wetting up the bed and having orgasms. And the next time you lay down and take your panties off or take your boxers off, you're happy about it. You know you're healthy and you're safe. That's all we care about here on T Talks. So I love you guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully you wet up the sheets, okay? Have great orgasms. Send your girl a message because I want to know all about it. And I love you so much, T-babies. Until next Tuesday, I hope you have a great fucking night and a great weekend. And wet up the bed for me. Bye, guys.